So if your website is your home base and your Google profile is your front door, then the reviews on your Google profile are the welcome mat that lets people know if they should come in or not, right? Social proof is so gold in this business. And I'm not talking about a few nice comments from your friends. I'm talking about a wall of 5-star reviews that make your phone ring even when you're not running ads. Here's the main goal: get to 50 Google reviews. And why 50? Because it's a tipping point. At 10 reviews, you look legit. At 20 reviews, you look competitive. At 50 reviews, you're going to dominate your market. And sometimes you guys might have to go a little bit higher than that. I'm sure you know there's some companies out there that end up with like hundreds of reviews because of, various reasons. But you might have to compete against those guys as well. But almost at the end of the day, if people see you, if you show up and you've got 50 reviews and they're all 5 stars, they're probably going to buy from you, right? 9 times out of 10. When a homeowner searches epoxy garage floor near me, and then they see you with the 50 reviews or more next to the competitors with 3 or 5, that decision is already made as well, right? So just some couple different ways to look at that. But why are reviews non-negotiable? Reviews do 2 things better than any other marketing trick out there. They boost your Google rankings, which Google wants to serve up trusted businesses. The more reviews you have, the higher chance that you show up in the local pack. Again, those top 3 map results that we've been talking about in the last couple of videos. And they also do what the other thing that the reviews do better than any other marketing trick is convert curious shoppers into book jobs. Even if someone finds you through ads or referrals, they're still going to check your reviews. Don't believe me? Think about your own habits. When you go to hire somebody, you're going to Google them, right? Imagine this: you run some ads, a lead clicks through, they're interested, but before calling, they search your business name. Do they find a bare profile with 0 to 5 reviews? Or is it a 5-star profile with 50 glowing reviews about your punctuality, your craftsmanship, and flawless floors? Which business would you call? Exactly. So how do you get your 50 first reviews and do it fast, right? You can trade work for reviews and do this strategically. In the beginning, reviews are worth way more than profit. You can do at cost or discounted jobs for friends, family, or neighbors. You can offer a neighbor a portfolio project, or you could coat your buddy's garage. But the thing is that you're not just doing cheap work. You're actually investing in a review machine that will pay off for years. So don't think about the profit. Don't think about the money. Delay that instant gratification, right? Another thing is that timing is everything. The best time to ask for a review is when they're gushing about how great the new floor looks. So what you would want to say is like, hey, I'm glad you're happy with the floor. It would help me a ton if you could share that in a quick Google review. I'll text you the link. It only takes a minute. And then actually send them the direct review link. Make it brain dead simple. Click, type, and done, right? And when someone leaves your review, always make sure that you reply. It shows that you care. It makes future customers trust you more, and it keeps your Google profile active. And like we said before, Google loves active profiles. It helps you rank more. Even just a simple "thank you so much for the kind words, Tommy. It was a pleasure working on your garage" goes a long way. And this is where most epoxy contractors fail. You need to make sure that you build it into your process, because this is where most epoxy contractors fail. They just leave reviews up to chance. Don't do that. Ask a review part of your job completion process, right? So that would look like you finish the project, you walk the customer through their new floor, you ask for the review before you leave, and then you follow up with the text and the link if they don't go and do it right away, right? And you do this every single time and watch how fast you actually start to stack reviews. And you got to keep the momentum going too. Like once you get your first 10 reviews, that's huge. Your first 20 make you competitive, but the real magic starts to happen at 30, 40, 50. Once you hit 50 reviews, something kind of starts to change. Google, even before 50, it depends on your market again, but I just set 50 as the number so you guys know what you're really up against and you don't get undersold and think that 10 is going to be okay. But once you hit like 20, 30, 40, 50 reviews, Google starts to rank you higher. Customers stop price shopping with you, and then referrals convert faster because your profile actually backs up their friend's recommendation as well. It's not just the recommendation, your profile also backs that up, right? And at that point, reviews become your number one sales tool, right? And another thing that you can do is try to incentivize reviews, but you have to do this ethically and following Google's guidelines, right? Google does not allow paid reviews, but you can ethically encourage them. For example, saying like every review this month enters you into a drawing for a $50 Amazon card, or leave us a review and we'll give you 10% off of your next coding project. It's a small price to pay for long-term credibility, right? So what's the ripple effect of the 50 reviews? Like I said, your profile skyrockets in local search. Leads from ads convert at a higher rate because your profile starts doing the selling, or your landing page. If you put the Google profile, the Google reviews on your landing page, right? And then your referrals come in warmer as well. They say like, my neighbor said you're the epoxy guy with 55-star reviews, right? And then what's cool is you can actually start to raise your prices because high review businesses command premium rates. This isn't vanity. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing slick. It's just sales armor to go to war with, right? And if you do nothing else, you get 50 reviews. Even without ads, even without SEO, even without fancy branding, 50 real reviews can make you the most trusted epoxy contractor in your market, right? And if you want me to shortcut this for you, my team sets up full review getting systems for epoxy contractors, which looks like automated review requests, both in text and emails. We also do step-by-step scripts to get reviews on the spot for you. And then also we include coaching for your team. So that way no review opportunity is ever missed. If you want me to build this out for your business, go ahead and just visit neverstopagency.com, book a call, and we can talk about this review getting automations, right?